Alright, so I was on a ride in Kansas, and it was a gravel road ride, and I was near my home, and I broke down, I got a flat, and so I ended up sitting on the side of the road in 95-degree weather, and had to call my dad and get picked up. And so, moral of the story is, how do you change a flat tire? How do you fix a flat? And so basically that's what I'm just going to show you guys today. And so the first thing on how to fix a flat tire is disassemble everything. And so you have your tire and your rim. And so you just want to put the first half on top of the rim just like that and go all the way around. That's pretty easy. So that's done. And so now that the first half of the tire is on the rim, you want to get your tube and just slightly inflate it. See how it has like a tiny bit of shape? So it's not just loose and floppy, and that way it'll get like tangled inside and it might pinch and get another flat, and that sucks. So what you want to do next is get your valve. You find your valve hole on your rim. So where is that? So it's right here. You insert the stem to the valve hole. And then pull the tire over the top. And then what you want to do after that is push your tube into the tire all the way around. Push it in like that. And the reason you do this is it makes it easier to put the tire on that way rather than putting it in first, because you'll get pinches and it's not good. And so after that, it's inside the tire and you want it to be on the rim. And so secondly, just push the tire onto the rim just like this. And then the next part, pay really close attention to this. This is where a lot of people make mistakes and where a lot of people get flats even after they've changed the flat completely fine. So what'll happen is that they'll start putting the tire back on too early and they'll pinch their tube against the rim. And what that'll do is it'll pinch it and you'll start inflating it and it'll eventually just burst because it's just being pinched in between here, and just causes a crack and it blows up and it's really loud. So you don't want to do that. And so lastly, what you want to do is check. So how you check for that is you go around and you pull your tire back and you see if you can see the tube. If the tube is being pinched, you just want to tuck it back up in the tire, and then that means you're good to go. So you just go around like this in a circle. So we're good, good, good. Okay, so that's all the way around. And now for the third and final part, what you want to do, see how half this tire is still off the rim? You just want to reseat it. You just get it all the way back on. This is the hardest part physically, because you'll get to the very end and it'll be like a struggle to put on. And so one quote from bicyclingmagazine.com is that never ever use tire levers, those little plastic pieces to pry it on there, because when you do that, it happens sometimes, not all the time, but you can pretty much just like slash a hole in your tube and you'll have another flat. And so when I was on my bike ride across the country last summer, it was our last day going into Santa Cruz, and Katie Pettibone did that 3 times in a row and got 3 flats in a row. And so it's a waste of time and money and it sucks. So yeah, you just put it back on like this. What you want to do is you just like push the tire away with your fingers and make a popping sound, just like that. So the tire's all back on there. What you can do, just to double check, is go back, go around again. It helps to just check twice and make sure you didn't pinch the tube anywhere in there. And lastly, you just want to get your pump. I forgot to bring it, but just get your pump and inflate from the valve right here to whatever pressure it says on the side of the tire. And that's it. So basically, what we've gone over in summary is 1, just put half the tire on the rim. 2, you want to insert the tube around with a little bit of inflated so it has a little bit of shape. Then tuck it up in the tire, and then just seat the rest of the tire on the rim. And the most important part to pay attention to that is just to not pinch it in between the rim. And after that, you should be good. So thank you.